as a transboundary water resources, what are the challenges does Mekong River face, and what are actually that can be implemented as well for some river basin case in Indonesian river? Please share us your insights. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much. First of all, I would like to thank you to the organizer for inviting the MRC to join this important event. So according to your question on the challenges in the Mekong River, yes, the water and related resources in our region, I mean, in the Mekong River Basin right now has been threatened by the several activities, especially from human activities, as well as impacts from the climate change. For example, we have a lot of development project. One of that is very serious is on the water infrastructure, hydropower projects, irrigation scheme, mining, and expansion of the urbanization, etc. So that's why the MRC has been was established with the agreement from the member country, Cambodia, Laos, Thailand, and Vietnam. So in order to promote the sustainable development and management of the water and related resources in the Mekong River, particularly in the lower Mekong part. So with this, I think, the way to work together, the MRC, we develop the strategic, the guidelines, as well as the tools in order to support to the all actors involved in managing the water resources in our region. So we developed a lot of the guidelines. For example, the transboundary fishery management and the guideline on protection and restoration of the key habitats. And also in terms of fishery, we also focus on development of some technical guidelines. For example, that we have the guideline on fish-friendly irrigation, as well as the preliminary design guidance on mainstream dams. This is for example. And based on our procedures, I mean, under the MRC procedure, we know that the issue from water infrastructure, especially hydropower, is the big issue. So with this, under our procedure, in case that the member country propose to have to construct the dam in the mainstream of the Mekong River, they need to submit their project, including study assessment, to other member countries for their consideration. And under our work, our mechanism, the MRC provide a platform for discussion. Yes, we call that the consultation process. So this is the way to allow the member country to share the idea on how to make the solution, how to avoid, how to mitigate, how to how to overcome the key problem. So just for your information. Sir.
Wonderful. In what year your organization has been established, sir?
MRC has been established since 1995.
1995.
Almost 30 years. So,
okay.
Yes.
Not many of Indonesian people here knows how important it is, Mekong River, for economic activities for many countries in Southeast Asia. Can you explain the importance of Mekong River economic activities and how many people benefited from the existence of Mekong River in Southeast Asia?
So actually, concerning the people who living in our region is approximately 70 million.
70 million.
Yeah, but cannot compare with Indonesia, but it's not the small group of the people, right? So, and the importance of the Mekong River in terms of food security, we can say that this is one of the, this is the second rank in the world in terms of the fish diversity from freshwater fish with over 1,300 fish species. The second after Amazon River in Latin America. But in terms of the total production from inland capture fishery, the Mekong River Basin is number one of the world with the total capture fishery production of approximately 1.5 to 7 million tons per year, with a market value of around 8 billion US dollar. So this contributes and support to 70 million people, and at least 3 million of households engage and rely on the fisheries sector. So, and also when we talk about fisheries, one of the important thing in terms of food security. But the member country also consider on the other source of income for the country. Water infrastructure is one of that. So we could not avoid this kind of project. But the way to work together among the member countries is how to, win-win solution on this. We know that food is important, but the other things is also important. So this is just the way of the member country of the MRC work together closely. That's why we developed the procedures, technical guidelines, tools, and mechanism management to try to work together to sustain the food, water, and also energy nexus. While also we addressing the climate change as well.
So climate change is the major sustainability issue as for Mekong River.
For sure, this is one of the issues that we concern. So, but sometimes it's very difficult to distinguish between human activity and climate change. But we have a lot of study on this, work together among the member countries as well as the upper country, China and Myanmar, trying to understand the situation of especially flood and droughts or etc., something like that.
Thank you so much, Mr. Theerawat. Let's give a round of applause to Mr. Theerawat from Mekong River Commission Secretariat. Now my next question would go to Mr. Nguyen. Can you explain the innovation that Rhinon Technology has implemented in the shrimp industry in Vietnam? And tell us about the impact as well, sir.
Well, let me add some more information.
Sure.
What he's saying about the Mekong. I live on the Mekong Delta, and I live by the rivers.
On the Mekong Delta.
Right, and on the river. The biggest river of the Mekong. Mekong has 9 branches to the sea. I'm living, my house is next to the river, just a few meters, the biggest. And so like the dry season, like now, the seawaters are coming. So you get the seawater intrusion. So before that, the Vietnamese government, they put dams everywhere so they prevent the seawater intrusion in order to grow rice. But now, the brackish water, seawater intrusion is a new resource for the Vietnamese. We grow shrimp. So where the seawater come in, we grow Vietnamese shrimp. Okay, the shrimp, 1 kilogram of shrimp is 20 times the value of rice. So now in the Mekong, everybody grows shrimps. We make more money with that.
Shrimps in Mekong, especially in Mekong Delta.
Yes.
Or it's just
everywhere
all
in the
parts of
Mekong, the coastal provinces, we have like 8 different provinces in the coastal province of the Mekong. We grow the shrimps. The shrimp make more money than rice. Okay. So the seawater intrusion, the climate change, what the people saying is actually the new resource for our country. Okay, we are number 2 in the world to export shrimp last year. But we are facing a lot of problems. For example, like now in Vietnam, we face called ESV disease. Nearly 70% of the shrimp farmers in the Mekong stop farming because the disease. So 2024, our countries probably we don't have enough shrimp to export. And another problem in the Mekong is that wherever people are doing shrimp farming, they pollute everywhere. I mean, pollution is just everywhere, okay? So let's say one farm, they dispose the wastewater, they come intake water for the next farm. So that's why we have cross-contamination everywhere, because in Vietnam, like over 80% of the farms is not planted. Everybody can open a farm and can do farming, and that's why it's a big mess. Okay. Another thing.
So that was the reason why you realizing Rhinon Technology at the first place.
Right, and another thing they have been doing wrong. I mean, wherever they want to grow the shrimp, they cut the mangroves. So they cut mangroves to grow the shrimp. So 1 ton of shrimp emit 13 tons of greenhouse gas. That more than, let's say, 100 kilogram calorie of shrimp emit 3.08 kilogram of greenhouse gas. Beef only 2.08. So shrimp emit more greenhouse gas than beef. Okay? And you have a pollution, yeah, the cutting mangroves, and then wherever, I mean, in Vietnam, because of disease, so they're using a lot of antibiotics. So a lot of shrimp, or all the shrimp in the Mekong Delta, if you test it, they contain antibiotic-resistant bacteria. That's a problem. And 1 ton of shrimp, we have to use about 5,000 kilowatt hour of electricity, over 6,000 cubic meter of water, and over 2.4 hectare of land. So I mean, in terms of resource management, it's very bad. So I'm a newcomer. I just know shrimp about 2.5 years ago. I came in, I saw, the first time I stepped into the shrimp pond, intensive shrimp pond, like I stepped into a blender, make a smoothie. So noisy, they mix everything up. I look at all the shrimp has to fighting for their lives. They have so much stress in the pond. I said, that's wrong. Okay. So we came up with the solution that we have to redesign everything. You have to roll the mangroves before you roll the shrimp. You have to treat the wastewater cleaner than the intake water in order to have environmental sustainability. You have to change everything. And you have to use digital technology to monitor in real time. You know, you have to know you don't grow the shrimp, only shrimp, you have to grow the shrimp ecosystem. You have to do circular farming. You have to grow shrimp with algae, with fish, mangroves, and so on. I mean, you have to change everything.
So a lot of transformations going on when the technology is being implemented.
Yes, I mean, it's a right time because it's so bad. It's a right time for innovation. You know, it's a right time for innovation.
How do you compromise with the local shrimp growers and its community when you introduce this technology at the first place?
Well, when you have this continuous innovation, you have to find new farmers. You cannot deal with the old farmers. You cannot deal with them because they will not change and they will pull you back to what they know. When you have a new technology, not disruptive technology, just a new technology, you have to create a new customers, a new market for you. Otherwise, you have they pull you back.
But the outcome has been increasing substantially, right, after this
Yeah,
innovation?
now the government recognizes the new technology, what we have, and they try to implement it. They try to, advertise our technology to the Mekong deltas. And also now we build farm in Thailand, and hopefully soon we will have farm here in Indonesia.
Yeah, hopefully. Yeah. That's a great aspiration. We give a round of applause to Mr. Nguyen from Rhineland Technology. But lastly, before I go to another panelist, how does this technology really have a great impact for sustainability, especially in river basin water resources?
Yeah, you have, as I said, you have to change everything. You have to roll mangroves before you roll the shrimp. Okay. You have to use digital technology. You have to send device to collect data. You have to do digital transformation for the shrimp sectors. I mean, you have to know. You farm from the phone, you know. So that's what you have to do, and you have to. Like in Vietnam, we do an intensification because we don't have enough land like here, and so intensify creates so many a lot of problems, and you have to use digital technology, for the new farms, or you have to do the twin transition. You have to use digital technology and green technology in order to make the farmer sustainability and environmental sustainability. For example, the farmer sustainability means they have to make profit. They have to sustain, they have to be sustainable before they be able to take care of environment. So don't talk sustainability only environment. Right now we're not sustainable in terms of for farmers.
Because when you implement this technology, there's a whole aspect of transformation going on for the shrimp.
At the moment, around the world, it's not only in Vietnam, over 85% of farmers who grow a shrimp losing money right now.
Oh, okay. And now this technology comes in, it will change the game.
I hope so. I mean, you have to do it. I mean, it's a time for the new technology, the time for the new innovation. Okay. You know, you cannot do the same things again.
Okay, thank you so much for the great insight.
Thank
Let's
you.
give an appreciation to Rhino Technologies from Vietnam.